This is MUAY Kick Legend. Today I'm going to show you a combo to counter the hook. So I'm here with Kurt at MKG Detroit, and we're going to build various options on basic counters to the hook. So the basic motion is going to be step in, spear the right elbow, right knee right away. Again, spear the elbow, I'm covering my head, knee right away. On this side, you see it's just a step in, push shuffle in, elbow, knee. And he's just holding as if for the right cross and then ready with that pad on the knee. Elbow kind of braced against the body as best as he can because he doesn't have time to reinforce. Then he's going to start throwing hooks. My ideal defense is charge in so that the hook bounces harmlessly off the back of my shoulder, and I've speared him in the face, speared him in the chest, and just throw that knee. That requires the best timing, but it's the most like the basic motion, so we're doing that first. I'm waiting for him as well because he doesn't have the time really if I'm going full speed to get from here to here. So I do wait for him a second. And then we're going to back up and take maybe the easiest defense, which is tight cover. So when he throws the hook, I'm going to shuffle with the power, tight cover, respond, hook, elbow, knee. Once again, ride it, hook, elbow, knee. The idea here is, if I'm throwing a hook counter, I'm in range really to throw an elbow. And rather than throw our good old diagonal down elbows, I'm just going to spear this one to get the reaction and hit the knee right away. Once again. Third one, I'm going to do wide cover. So I have structure here with my elbow, and from here, fire the cross, fire the hook, elbow, knee. You notice I can step in on the elbow, or I can step in on the hook. So it depends on how your partner's holding it. And then finally, anytime we wide cover, we of course have to cover him. And so he's holding that pad ready to go in case I want to take that option. What's nice about a single feed drill is to build my confidence, he's going to gradually ramp up either how fast that's coming or how hard that's coming. A nice fat tie pad like this, even if I completely miss, can be a relatively safe way to put some pressure on somebody because you don't have gloves accidentally feeding through. You have a large contact area so that even if he totally gets me, it's not as bad as doing this with an MMA glove or something, and it allows me to get used to pressure. So if we just isolate that, he just throws it, I'm like, okay, a little harder, until he's really kind of wailing at me. And Kurt's enjoying this fight. And that gives you a sense of how much structure you need for that wide cover, right? Now you really have to mean that, because so he's going to lighten this up and I'm going to demonstrate what happens if I do it wrong. If I'm kind of not intentional, it's going to go right through me when he picks up the power, which is why I started with the tight cover, because it's the safest, it's the high percentage defense with this kind of feed. So it's going to start picking it up, and then we'll go into the drill. Yeah, it's a handful. also ways to ramp up the difficulty of this. As you can see, even the holding is a little challenging between me screwing up sometimes, the pad holder screwing up sometimes. The important thing is to not anticipate what the hitter's doing. Just hold the pads where they're supposed to be. He'll figure it out. He knows not to punch your face. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this kind of seasonal. This is MUAY here at MKG Detroit. Keep your chin down, elevate your strength.